These are, I think, when I've done with these runs, it's been I've done like 80 runs of RFD. It will be really cool to finally get the rich purple now. Bangoro, what's good, man? Cue it up. Uh, stuff that I'm actually like. It's hard to actually listen while streaming because I'm constantly talking to you guys. So before I know it, I've listened like there's been 2 songs playing and I didn't pay attention. I got a Pendulum Dude from Oldman last week, posted for 800k because of the classic Time Walking Vendor, and it instantly sold. Did I get goof? Yeah, it still has a different item ID, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but at least I'm pretty sure it had a different item ID than the classic Time Walking Vendor. So that means that in theory, them adding it to the Time Walking Vendor didn't matter at all, right? Because the hardcore collectors, ergo the only ones that would be interested in buying an item like Pendulum of Doom in the first place, they still have to buy it. I had a different ID, yeah. Still happy that the sub was a bum that I could have gotten like 3 million for it. Yeah, I'm not sure how much you could have gotten for it. Like I've sold a Pendulum of Doom as well. And it wasn't a million. We're not talking in the millions, man. I wouldn't be sad if I were you. I mean, honestly, if I went now and I did Old Man and I got the Pendulum of Doom and Serms was like, "Yo, student, I'll buy that for 800k." I would have sold it to him easily. What are you farming at RFD? Ethan, there's a bunch of like dungeon specific transmog items in RFD that can only drop in RFD, blue items. And then there's a lot of really good like recipes, like patterns and plans that you can get in this dungeon. Where the best one is the pattern for the rich purple silk shirt. By the way, student, what is the best way to produce Draenor materials for crafted mogs? Draenor materials? What are you talking about? You mean like the BOP ones? I don't see an invite. You gotta whisper me, man. Give me a battle whisper and I'll invite you. Burgers. Yeah, it's good. I got some heavy tracks, but also drum and bass track. I know if you would like it. I have 4 purple silk shirt patterns in my bag. I will buy all 4 of them for a combined price of 800,000 gold. Which obviously is a deal you shouldn't accept, but just give the bag hanging with the recipe in it. Yeah, I got 3 of those in my bags. They're only 80 gold. Like I would have 100 of those recipes if I picked one up each run. Death's Head Vestment, that's at least a blue item, man, but it's not what I'm after though. I would sell one for 600k. I want them gone. I just do keys now. Yeah. I don't I never buy stuff like that unless it's like extremely cheap. But you don't only do keys, man. You did older man. I haven't. I'm not sure what the cheapest way is now on those. like back when like when was that? Probably it was probably in Shadowlands. I just got so much material for the everything WAD. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. There we go. What are you guys doing? Scarlet Monastery. Like it. Love the dungeon. RFD. Sunwell. I feel like Nexic is always Sunwell. Hyjal? What the fuck? Stone Talon. Craven is doing some monkey business. Let me see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Bro, it's not even 9 a.m. Exactly. The early bird gets the worm, man. Didn't you know that the earlier in the day you play, the better loot you'll get? It's like an RNG thing. Like the RNG is sky high in the morning and then it just keeps on declining. Mm-hmm. It's true. This is not the world stock market, bro. No, it's the European stock market. Right here. It's actually more serious than the stock market. What we're doing. Only for professionals. There's the bag. Let me see, I didn't pick up chests. No, slave pens. What are you doing in slave pens, Craven? Is there like a pattern or a plan for crafting that you're missing? Slave pens out of every dungeon. Twink gear. Oh, okay. How long does it take to sell the Arcanite Champion I'm trying right now? It can take a while. It can take. I don't think it's a very hard sale, but I've had some like with patterns, like patterns and plants in general, man. Like they sell, but sometimes it can take a while. They're like not consistent at all. And I've been selling patterns and plans for a long ass time. And it's like sometimes I just feel like they move very quickly, while other times I can sit on like a TBC epic patterns and plans for ages. Wolf Fair Harness? Let me see. Do you TP out of a run when you do old Scarlet Monastery? Well, I do 3 different wings before I reset, and I don't think that I only TP out of well, you do graveyard. Dude, it's been so long since I've done it. Right? So you do graveyard? No, you have to TP out. I don't remember when I do the old wings which ones I TP out of. I just know that I do 3 different wings and then I reset dungeon. Instead of doing 1 wing and reset dungeon. Like that's if you're really fast. If you're not that fast, it's 2. I gotta do SM again just to get a feel of it. There's an increased amount of people doing SM these days. Everyone wants the super item. Graveyard, armory, and cathedral? No, I think it's library instead of cathedral because you don't have enough time to do graveyard, armory, and cathedral, I believe. So I think it's graveyard into armory, into library. I think so, at least. But I'm gonna have to do it again too. It's been so long since I've done it. I honestly haven't done SM since when they introduced the old SM back again. I did it for 100 runs, and the prices on like the basic items from SM were so bad because everyone was running old SM at the time. So I haven't done it since. As a player coming back to the game, last time I played was a patch of Dragonflight. What would you recommend focus on to make gold? Depends on what you're into, though. Like, I'm not sure what kind of setup you have. Do you have professions? Are you doing old content crafting? Do you have what farming tunes do you have? But I think that it's and like, is this long term or short term? Like, do you just need some gold, or do you want to get into gold making? I get tired of it and I sell it just over global sale average. Yeah, that's the issue though. Like people are doing like you. They get impatient. They're like, God damn, this is not selling. I'm just gonna drop the price. It's not a good tactic. Destructo, good morning, man. Nice, Zach. Well, yeah, it depends. Like, I recently did a series on YouTube where we went from 0 gold to 1,000,000 gold together with people on stream doing only steady gold farms. I recommend everyone to just get like a solid amount of gold, 1,500,000 doesn't really matter, but just do some steady gold farms to get some gold because it's way easier to make gold if you have gold, right? Opens up a lot more options. So I think regardless of what position you're in, it's nice to start out by doing some steady gold. I am at 1.6 million. I'm trying to get to 5 million. Any advice? Yeah, that also, I mean, I'm probably thinking more long term than you are, because I don't think 5 million gold is a lot of gold, right? So if I was at 1.6 million gold and I wanted 5 million gold, that's relatively short term, right? Because you can get the gold that you're missing, the 3.4 million gold, you can get that in no time, which is farming. So I would just farm. Well, I'm different though. I like grinding. I like farming. But if I were you in that position, I would use that 1.6 million gold to level up my professions in every content, like blacksmithing, tailoring, jewel crafting, enchanting, etc. And I would start crafting transmog, because that's gonna pay for your subscription, like forever, for a eternity. That's what a lot of people don't understand. It's like, when it comes to craft the transmog, it takes time and it also takes a lot of gold to set it up, to level up all the professions in all the expansions, to buy all the patterns, the plans. You got to spend gold to craft the actual items as well. But once you've done that, like, you're going to be able to play the game for free and buy all the expansions to ever come to the game for free. The only thing you got to do is post auctions and then recraft whatever you sell. That's it. You never have to farm again. But a lot of people just give up, right? Because it's a lot of work. But it's making a lot of gold. Hey, Dennis. 3 months in a row? Good morning, man. With the Twitch Prime. Legend, appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a good weekend, buddy. True passive gold. I used to gold get in Shadowlands, and my warbank is currently like 35 million, while old black market auction has mounts acquired. Plague, Tiger, etc. Just missing the old Bruto, but I gave up on that one. Yeah, that makes sense. I would have also given up on that one. That one's tough to get. Yeah, that's awesome. Good job on that, buddy. So just craft old world transmog? Yeah, but like, I mean, obviously there's some depth to it, man. Like, you should get, like, if you get blacksmithing, right? You need to get classic blacksmithing, Burning Crusade, like Outland blacksmithing, Wrath of the Lich King. You need to level the profession in all expansions, right? Like, how far up you'll go, like, let's say BFA. That's a good way to start, because the BFA uncanny items that you can craft is pretty good. I personally would recommend you to go up to Shadowlands as well, and then stop. And only because in Shadowlands you can get the base legendary white items that sells for a bit, depending on your realm. On some realms they barely profit, and you got to do that with all professions, right? Like blacksmithing, leatherworking, tailoring is the most common ones, but like professions like jewel crafting and engineering, inscription even, they also make a lot of gold. They can craft a lot of transmog items. You got to get all the patterns and the plans. I got a blacksmithing with Pandaria transmog weapons fully set up. What other professions set up? Yeah, all of them. That's the thing. Like, getting a blacksmithing with panda weapon set up, that's nothing. No, that's almost nothing, man. You need everything. You want to make the big gold. Bing bong! An OG, meine kleinen friend. My German amigos with 107 months. God damn. Ellie was like 9. When I started watching this stream. Appreciate this shit out of that, Ellie. How's it going? How is life? Is life treating you good? Oh, fuck, the coffee is not that warm anymore. God. I don't understand people that can drink coffee that's not, like, very warm. Oof. Yeah, that's no good. So I should main a crafter and just get everything on it, and or or that more like alts for different professions. I mean, okay, so let me put it this way: if I was gonna do it from scratch, which I've done many times, because I got crafters on many different realms, but Destructo with the $3.48. Appreciate that, man. Let's see what song you have for us, buddy. I would just level druids. Druids are fast because you're going to be farming a lot of bind on pickup recipes as well. And druids, they can do that fast. So I would level a bunch of druids. And get a bunch of different professions, yeah. You need at least 3 characters with professions. I'm kind of tired. We got to remove a few more stones so we can pour the foundation for the heat pump. God damn. Stones? I hate stones, man. Because stones are like, they're fucking evil. Because sometimes a stone, it doesn't necessarily look, it doesn't necessarily have to be that big to weigh a fuck ton. It's like, goddamn. This small ass stone versus me. I can't lose. Sorry, my monopoly money is not worth that much. That would be 5 Canadian. God damn. The Canadian versus US dollar, man. Is this hands like houses? Oh shit, I fell down. Let me see. Where is my YouTube player? There we go. Hands like houses better before. Feat Aaron Gillespie. Yeah, I don't know. They had so many stones in the front yard. We got to get rid of them now. Also, 8 weeks of overtime, Inc. 8 weeks? Like, it's scheduled overtime? Like, you know you're going to have to work overtime for 8 weeks? What the fuck? It sucks growing up, doesn't it? Yeah, you got to get more druids. Hey, Stu, I've been watching you for years. This is the first time I chatted in. Just want to say thank you. You've been consistent with your stuff. I want to say that I appreciate you and hope for the best for you in life and whatnot. Thank you. That's really kind of you, Zach. Appreciate that, buddy. And also cool that you could tune into a live stream, buddy. Music is not playing on YouTube? No, you can't play music on the YouTube stream. They will destroy you if you do. 10 hours on a Saturday? Yeah, I would say fuck that. Where's my snooze? There we go. Come on, Rich Purple. It's good seeing you're still doing your thing. Been watching you since BFA. Always got the best tips for Goldfarm. You're legit the expert in that area, my man. Yeah, come back in 10 years and I'll still be doing the same thing. I'm fucked up. You know, it's kind of funny because I remember, like, video games like Age of Empire. And I remember I was so fascinated with the fact that there was still people, like, people older than myself who were still playing, like, Age of Empires, like 2. And I didn't quite get it. Like, why the fuck won't these guys just play something else, like a different game, the newer version or whatever? I didn't get it. But, like, now I'm becoming, like, one of them. after gold farming for this long is like, shit, I'm going to be gold farming probably 10 years into the future as well. And then everyone's going to be like, why the fuck does student still gold farm, man? Doesn't he have enough? What is he doing? Why is he still farming old man? That giant clown. Wait, what's going on now? I'm playing the song again. Where is my music? What's going... Oh. There we go. Chess is thousands of years old and people still play that. That's true. Not sure if you can draw that comparison though, but yeah. True. To be honest, I started playing Diablo 4 again, but only because Xbox hooked me up with the free shit. You did? I saw you not too long ago playing or online in World of Warcraft as well, Ellie. I saw that on Discord though, so I'm not sure. What kind of version did you play? Are you playing Classic? Like Anniversary or... What after this? Well, I mean, after this we have to do a group farm, right? And I still haven't received my big item, so I want to get a big item. If there's any, like, preferences from anyone, we can do that, but I don't really mind. I wonder how much that new jewel crafting mount is going to cost to craft. I think it's badass. I just hope that it's not some kind of bullshit BOP kind of stuff. Oh, you want the mount? Yeah. You got to put up a crafting order to get it. Because that's going to be something that you can make gold on for an eternity. But it's going to be interesting. I honestly hope it's going to be expensive. Oh, Bone Slasher. There we go. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I got 3 of these now. I need like the fucking, what is it called? Manslayer is what I need. That's the big boy. Classic right now, SOD. Uh-huh. Yeah, we played a bunch of SOD when the guild was active. Like everyone in chat was playing with us, but what was it? Phase 3 would kind of ruin the game. But apparently it's good now. But like I haven't felt like going back and getting back into it yet. Even though a lot of people have been speaking about it. Crafting order is so bad, agreed. I didn't know you can buy all the runes. I think that's a cool change. That's the kind of change they need to get people back to Season of Discovery. But like even that wasn't enough for me. I don't like feeling like I'm like far behind. So when I jumped out due to a bad phase, they implemented a bunch of these things, but too slowly for me to come back. God damn. There we go. Let me see. 5 runs left. A lot of people I know who grew up playing vanilla are just playing hardcore now. Yeah, there's a lot of people playing that. Invite to lack. Let me see. Shax. Send you an invite now. I tried retail with a new patch, but fuck the new zone. Yeah. It's I mean, I obviously farm gold, and the new zone. In terms of the gold farming, that there's not a lot of content for me to do. I mean, how do I explain this? Because I don't want to shit talk the new zone, because I think that there's like the art in the new zone and like the attention to detail of a lot of things in the new zone. I think is really cool. Is awesome. The concept of the zone as well is, in my opinion, badass. But it's not for me. It's like some of my favorite zones are like the brightest zones in the game, right? Like I prefer like Nagrand TBC, right? One of my favorite, if not the favorite zone. Like Westfall, love Westfall. It's beautiful. And it's like that with like every expansion in the game. I prefer like the bright zones, if that makes sense. Like I don't know how to explain it, but there's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit. There's a million small houses and with like multiple floors to it, and yeah. New Zone is 100 times better than Siren Isle. Yeah, but we don't talk about Siren Isle. Yeah, no. We don't talk about that. That never happened. Boom, 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 boom. Rare Scan Radon is going crazy, and I don't know what to do. It's just too much. Yeah, the rare elites, they spawn like super fast as well. It's nuts. I can't remember. Did you like Corfia for gold making student? Well, I mean, Corfia had. I wasn't the biggest fan of Corfia. No, there was like the cosmetic items, if you remember. I like the cosmetic items were decent, but it wasn't. Nah, but then again, Shadowlands had Seraph Mortis. And Seraph Mortis in Shadowlands was wild. That was really good for gold making. Like, there was so much shit pumped into that patch for gold making. Like, obviously, I had the Varrant Guillotine. You had the legendary material, which you could get from, like, you know, doing herbalism. So everyone could do, like, mining and herbalism again. Ooh, epic. Like, mining and herbalism was bad. And they threw out Seraph Mortis. Boom. Mining and herbalism was good again. Skinning was good again. It was insane. Like, you could do skinning as well. You could farm chests. Yes. You could just simply kill shit. Like, grinding mobs was good because there was a new set of BOE items. And they sold. And then you had the, like, all of the, what did you call them? Like the moat thingies? The ones that you need in order to get the pets and the mounts and the whatnot. Be right back, taking dog for a walk real quick. Do it! Speaking of Varret, that for the next farm. I love the Varret farm, but like now on level 80s, we do it so fast that we very often have to wait for spawns. It's a bit frustrating. I don't like waiting. I don't have that much patience on that. I would say that I'm a very patient guy, but when you're gold farming and you have to wait for spawns, it's either that or you gotta be very efficient with like jumping faces, like disbanding group, inviting on a different layer to get fresh spawns. What about the Blasted Lands farm? To get some Skullflame shields? Toby was good, man. Yeah, but I really want the Glacier. You making billions this morning, Toby? How's the Dialtric Valley going? Yo, you didn't believe in me, Bjartus, but look at this. Alright, let me see. Where's my game? There we go. Look, you will be rank 11 with 44,000 more honor. I got 292,000 honor so far. I'm going to get max rank, baby, this week. Oh, that's gonna be good. So I don't have to fucking do Altric Valley for well, almost, well, not a month, 3 weeks until they release. You can get. I don't think I'm gonna go higher than rank 11, like ever though, because you know how there's these big thresholds, right? Where do you see it? Yeah, like right here. As of rank 11, there's less than 4 honor milestones. So that means if you're rank 11, which I will be, I have to obtain minimum 256,000 honor, right? If I get 200,000 honor, I'm not going to get any progress, and it would have all just been a waste. So I don't see myself going above that. It's not worth the time. Maybe though, maybe you never know, because there's going to be like bonus, like battleground weekends, etc. So maybe when it's like Altric Valley weekend and you get double the honor. Is Warbear Leather still a good farm? Warbear is kind of like a lot of the old materials, where it's usually not worth doing, but every now and then the price on it goes up due to supply and demand. Like there's more demand than supply, or simply because somebody resets the market, right? And then it becomes really good. Like it goes from being like 15,000 gold in honor to 60,000 gold in honor. Boom, just like that. So that's why I always recommend to have the materials ready. Like, if it's perfectly fine to do an hour of Warbear leather farming, but you should never accept the current price, if that makes sense. It's better to do the farm, get the materials, hold on to them, and sell them whenever the price is right. And then all of the sudden, you just got 60,000 gold for the hour that you invested into it, rather than 15. So that's what I do. And it helps that I'm also crafting transmog, right? So every material that you would farm in the game is a material that you also would need yourself for crafting. So I have like a lot of material, and I use it for crafting. Whenever the price is really high on something, I always have a shit ton of that material, and then I sell like 90% of it easily. Because I know that the price is going to crash down again, and then I can just buy it cheaply. I did good on blue items this time. It's not a rich purple. Oh, Bone Slasher, Death Set Vestment, Gloves of Holy Might, and Epic even. Wolfhair Harness, Soulstone Boots are decent. But gotta get rich purple. And it would also be nice with a Manslayer, since, as mentioned, I think I got triple Bone Slasher now. They're good. They always sell. But an Arch and Dawn, they of course don't sell for market value. Shit price. Yeah, it's been a while. I used to have a group and we would farm like motes and primal, Warbear leather, volatiles, anything we could group farm. Got up to like 200k in mail every day, but that was years ago. Yeah, it was more mainstream to do old content farms back in the day. There was a time where you could open up the custom group finder and there was like a bunch of people searching for primal fire group, volatile water, all of these farms. And that kind of went away with the regional auction house. Because all of these farms that we just mentioned, they would be like 50, 70,000 gold an hour on most realms before the regional auction house. How can you avoid consistent undercuts? You can't. No, people, like, it doesn't matter what realm you play on, you're going to get like constantly undercut all the time. The only way to beat that is by either undercutting them more, which on some realms is impossible because people use auction house bots, or you got to do the tactic that I'm doing and don't do a single undercut yourself, but have such a big auction house that you're still bound to get some sales. Be the undercutter? Yeah. That works on some realms. But if you're up against auction house bots, especially on crafted transmog, then you're screwed. It's a waste of time. What are we farming after your runs? Is there anything you need? Like, I want something big, Toby. What kind of big item do you want? Repost off peak time? The auction house bots are online 24/7, I'm afraid. There's only turtle games this early in the morning in Altric Valley, man. Shit. All of them? What are you trying to get in RFD? Well, I mean, the holy grail would be if I got the pattern for the rich purple silk shirt, man. But so far, no luck on that. I sell in other realms, but also like playing the game and not hopping to that realm every 10 minutes. Yeah. I also post on multiple realms, but I don't do any undercuts. It's like whatever sells will sell. But in order to make serious gold, you need to have a lot of variety, like big auction house, lots of auctions. I actually also got some loot in Molten Core, Beatus, but it's really tough, man. Like, that's what I don't like about like classic WoW raiding, because everyone is doing soft res, right? But if you do, like, let's say you do a Molten Core, there's gonna be like 10 other warriors, and everyone is gonna soft res the same items. Like in my case, it's gonna be the weapon, the brutality blade, and the onslaught belt. Like, there's a million people doing that. Even the tanks are soft resing that, and every rogue with a weapon as well. So it's very tough. What did you get? Well, I decided to go for the offhand, the Corehound Tooth, because nobody soft res it, and it has a relatively high drop chance. Well, 10%, but and it dropped, so I got it. And the other item was just off spec, like the tier 1 boots. But at least I got the dagger, man. I was lucky. The blade, the sword that didn't drop anyways, so winning. Yeah, there isn't that much loot. That's why everyone is soft resting the same shit. That's why you go Holy Paladin. Who the fuck contends plate mail int gear? Yeah, but I don't want to play a class just because it's easy to get loot on the class. I don't really care about gear, though. I just need some gear so I can have a nicer time farming gold. But now that I have the full PvP set, I'm pretty much set. That's going to be fine. Just got to get myself a main hand weapon and killing it. Yeah, I heard about buying BWE mounts and selling them on other realms for like huge margins. Yeah, I mean, the people that make a lot of fucking gold in this game, they don't do a single second of farming. They just buy low, sell high. Mounts is a popular one because mounts are relatively easy to move, considering their high price point, right? So you would buy, like, let's say a golden main mount. You would buy a golden main mount for 215,000 gold on one realm, and you would sell it for 400,000 gold on another realm. Play a hunter? Yeah, I like hunters, but I've done that so many times. Bum, bum, bum. What is Bangoro doing? Ramparts, fake value ramparts. God damn. Alright, Black. Seems like I will force myself soon to work on my armor again, so shit's get done until September. What kind of project are you working on? Elster? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Doomslayer, of course. Of course you are. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Dark Ages? No clue what that is. Collector's edition looks amazing. Probably comes with an amazing price, don't you think? Okay, last run after this. God damn. Better get. This is my last chance. Well, not my last chance to get rich purple. I have like 20 runs after this. Before I've done 100 runs of this place. All you need is that one lucky run, and you're in the billions. Let me see. Did I reset? No. Let's go. There's a new Doom dropping in May. It was like 200, but I also grabbed the wearable helmet for 200. Of course you did. Just loot a student? Yeah, I will. I will. What item is it? Well, the item that I'm after the most would be the pattern for the rich purple silk shirt, man. It's very, very expensive because it's used in a profession, like a tailoring profession achievement. So I've sold them for 1,000,000 gold. But it's more realistic to sell them for like 500-600k though, depending on what realm you play on. But they're very good. Hey, Qers with the Prime. 3 years. My man. Appreciate that, buddy. Welcome back in, dude. How's it going? Do you still farm firewater? Nah, I buy him. Saya, Ink. Appreciate the follow, man. How do you track your runs count? I'm old school. I use a notepad. Should put up a note with currently farming items XYZ. Boom, boom, boom. Toby. Like the suggestion, man, but we've done that. Like back in the days. I would change like the pin in the chat, and I would also have it on screen. Like currently farming golden main mount. And then people would come into the stream like, yo, student, what are you farming, man? And then it was literally like on screen. But so it didn't do shit. Didn't do shit. Mm-hmm. And then like when people asked me that, even though I had it right on screen, people in the chat would laugh and then they would ask me what I was farming as a meme as well. So with like an insane amount of people ask me what I was farming just to fuck with me. I remember the classic streams when you had realm wild growth in large letters on the stream and still got the realm question mark. Yeah. Holy shit, I used to follow you forever ago on my Twitch, unfollowed tons of people. Good to see you're still streaming. Nice. Good to have you back then. I can see that you typed POG back in 2019. Almost 6 years ago. Or how much gold you got. Yeah. Definitely use that for coding, so it makes sense. Are there certain realms you recommend selling on? On Sargeras, most don't seem profitable. On the good realms, most items don't seem profitable. It depends on your like how many auctions you have, what type of gold maker you are. Like, do you like doing undercut scans? And like basically, you have a lot more potential to scale on populated realms. I always recommend realms with a higher population rather than realms with a lower population. Yes, there might be lower prices, more competition, but there's a reason to why you have more competition and lower prices. Celita's incoming? I kind of want to do the Glacier to start with. Student, my T7 doesn't let me press the post button. Any idea what to do? I have never heard about that. It's really weird. I've never had that issue. Has anyone else had that issue? Like, not being able to press post? Reset your macro? But do you have a macro on it? Reload should fix it. I can press skip but not post as of this reset. Out of gold? Oh, out of gold. That's an interesting one. Fuck me, I got a lot of items to keep now. This is not... My bags are so full. Shit. Something messed up in the operations. But this was... these were 10 good runs though, man. I got some good loot. But those were... 10 runs are now completed.